Hey guys, welcome. Happy Sunday. Today is June 30th. Me and Babe just came from church, which was really good. Today we're going to do a spread of 7 for this particular guidebook, which is an oracle deck, the signs of the time. This is one of my newest deck, and then I'll do 5 from my other new deck, which is Endless Soul Money. I received this yesterday, and then I'll do 2 cards from the Black Tarot deck. So I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible so the read is not that long. Hope you guys' day is going great. The energy was really good in church. Some of the gems that Reverend talked to just spoke to accepting abundance. You are abundance. So it is you. It's who you are, not what you want, but who you are. He also talked about, let me speak to, because we took some of the notes. So some gems that I wanted to leave with you guys: break down to break through, carry the frequency of the world you want to live in. And I feel like I might use that as this title. Love is the most powerful presence on this earth. So make sure that everything that you do centers from a place of love. And you can't change the world without carrying the frequency of change. So make sure that also what you're doing empowers a shift in the energy and the vibe that you're pouring out. Thus far, we have 6 cards. We're going to do one more from this deck, since we're doing a pull of 7 from this particular guidebook. I already know which one I'm going to read, but I'm going to do one more. All right. So we received the palm. The palm is usually a guidebook in your physical self as to like what your lineage is. The palm is the signifier for where your life flow is. So I really feel like that speaks to the energy that we're on, your destiny. We also received the sunflower. Babe bought me sunflowers yesterday. I was supposed to get it like in the earlier part of the week, but we got to it. The sunflower is the presence of action, calling you to make action. Another card that we pulled is the feather. This I see as either a guidebook or a presence of your ancestors trying to send you a sign, message, call to something. So I think the 2 cards that I'll read to is the sunflower and the feather. The bullseye is like, it basically says it's already done, and it's to ask you to focus. We received the heart, which is love, which we talked to, leading your actions with the presence of love. The smiley face, which is actually the card for this particular deck, so I might read to that as well as our 3rd card. And the coins, it's already saying the coins is coming in. Good luck. So I'm not going to read to the coin energy because I think we already read on that maybe 2 days ago. So I'll start with the smiley face, which is joy. And that is number 30 in this particular deck. So number 30 is the smiley face. Smile. Happiness is yours for the taking. You do not need to wait for a specific event or person to bring you joy. You have the ability. Wow, all my trees are moving right now. The tree in the living room. You have the ability to choose happiness and create your own blissful moment. Immerse yourself in all the things that light you up. Explore new hobbies. Do things that you enjoy and accept yourself as you are. When this card appears, it is letting you know that it is okay to center yourself. The smiley face is a symbol of fun, childlike energy. It encourages you not to take things so seriously. Release stress to regain the ability to appreciate and to enjoy the little things. The vibration is increasing, so you may become more aware of pessimistic and low vibrational behavior. So when your vibration is excelling high, low vibrational people can see that, so they want to attract to you. So what you gonna say to the hand? Keep it moving. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Express your gratitude and let happiness come to you as naturally as a smile. Stop comparing yourself to others. Prioritize happiness. Better days are here. Release worry. Choose to be happy. Cultivate your own joy. make yourself happy first. We talked about self feeding into yourself. You can't make anybody happy if you're not making yourself happy. So the next card that we're going to read is number 34, since that's just in line. That was number 30 in the deck. So let's just read 34 since we're right here, which is a sunflower. The sunflower, which is action, just as a sunflower shifts its position to face the sun rays. This card is assigned to head in the direction of what energizes you. Soak in the nourishment of your passions and the feeling of being alive. Now is not the time to be timid or shy. Accept invitations for adventure and act on your ambitions. Any uncertainty on whether the time is right to proceed should be put aside. It's time for you to take action and make moves. There is also an energy of constant movement in this card, which can cause you to change direction, frequency, leading you to inconsistency and a lack of progress. Stay focused as you take the next step with intention. Green light. A waiting period is over. Take the lead. Get physically active. Go for it. Activity releases the endorphins for new things to come in. And how I see this is health is wealth. That's just a statement that I hear. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. So get moving. And then number 7 is the feather card, which is this card here, and it's the messages card. And I pulled this card last night, so I find it funny that it came up for us today. Number 7, an encounter with a feather is equivalent of a divine special delivery. If you find a feather on a walk and randomly notice out of your window, it's connecting you to the wonder of the spiritual realm. Be open and perceptive to the messages of the universe that the universe is sending you at this time. The black feather pictured in the sand is a message that you are surrounded by your angels and a reminder to be open to your wisdom and guidance. A divine presence is watching over you and want to pass along an encouraging message. Remain open to the insights you receive at this time. You are being gifted with information that will assist you in your journey if you only just stop and listen. And he talked about listening as well, because sometimes when you don't listen and you'd be so quick to talk, you miss the message. The color of the feather you come across has its own special meaning. On the right path, pay attention to messages. Someone wants to communicate with you. Look out for a meaningful call, text, or email. It's funny because yesterday we were in a mall and this lady stopped me and Aaron, and she just stopped us, and she was looking at us all the way from Zara. So at the mall we were at, Zara's on the other side of the mall, Nordstrom's on the other side of the mall. So she walked all the way from Zara, or in her process of walking from Zara to Nordstrom. We were in Zara for a while because I was waiting to look at some earrings. And she was like, I watched you in Zara with each other, and then I watched you come into Nordstrom, and God just said for me to talk to you. And I just found that interesting that someone felt compelled that they needed to come over. Because you might find that as pretty strange, but I mean, that's not the first time that I've been stopped out in public before in that way. And I found it as a blessing. And then she began to talk to us and share that she had received a message that she was diagnosed with a tumor in her head, and with reason she had been keeping her faith, and the message that she was sending us is to keep our faith. And faith, love, and trusting God is the willingness to get through anything. And I found it I felt truly blessed that she found compellingness to come over and say that to us. And it was so many little gamuts that we received yesterday, but that one was powerful for me. And me and Aaron, we were going to share with her, Aaron's separate story of her own diagnosis, but it felt like it was more of the message of faith that needed to be shared, and so we kept it to ourselves. I didn't say anything, Erin didn't say anything, and then when we came back last night, we talked to each other. I was like, I wanted to say something, and then she's like, I wanted to say something, but something told me not to say nothing, because I felt like the message was for us to receive the message that she was giving us, which was the message of faith. And sometimes you just have to sit there and listen to whatever that message is in that moment, because it's specified for you. So yeah, that is the read for these specific cards here. I'm going to pull actually 2 cards for the Endless Soul card deck. And I won't pull a card for the Black Tarot deck, because I feel like I'm going longer than. I like to keep it as short as possible. I don't like to go too long on these messages, because I don't want the message to be lost. So 2 cards already came out. So for this card, it says, I will not stop until I have the life that I want. What helps me stay focused and follow through on my intentions is a question. So what is it that helps you stay focused and follow through on your intentions? This is something for you guys to think on. And the next card is going to be this one. And when I walk that way, the money follow. That means money is trailing behind. Each foot planting firmly in my purpose, I walk towards a rising moon. As the warm ocean breeze sweeps through my hair, I feel the beauty of what I have created permeate through my entire body. So money, I see you are inevitable when I follow the path. So it's already ordained. So I hope that you guys receive this message. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. I will see you next time. I love you. Bye.